Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory, going to be continuing the dedicated server. But first, let me go ahead and wish you guys a Merry Fixmas. Yes, it is Fixmas time on the on Satisfactory here, and we'll be celebrating that with DDG and a few others. We're on his server. We'll also be joining him uh, in chat and stuff like that as well. So yeah, should be fun. I don't know what kind of things we're going to be getting up to. Looks like Squirrel had finished his he sinks factory. Yeah, that looks pretty good. He's got it hooked up to the train station and whatnot. So that looks pretty good there. Looks like he only needed the one belt, which is just fine. Oh, are these the uploaders? Wait. Oh, he's uploading presents. I'll just take this. I was like, what the heck is he doing over here? Yeah, the original plan was to pull his aluminum sheets down from here into this train station and then combine those plus the copper sheets in order to make the heat sinks, but he was making such an excess of copper that he needed to that he just decided to upload he just decided to do the whatchamacallits. He's just decided to do this, the heat sinks down here instead. And we'll use that big copper sheet factory that he made last time. We'll make that later on. We'll be finishing this rail line, but not for now. We're going to be joining Dragon up at the Christmas factory because we got some factories to make. So let's go ahead and join him in voice and get back to their Christmas factory here and see what kind of stuff we're gonna be doing today. Let's go. I love that you can see the mall from here. We're still not back yet, but I just wanted to share that. Look at that though. It's beautiful. I love that gigantic structure sitting up there. For those who are following my single player series, that is going to be in our game very soon. You know how I know? Because I built the damn thing, and I've got the blueprints for it too. Even the detail work on the side, I blueprinted all of that. The roofing I did not blueprint, but the stores and the outer junction set, or the stores the store set, the outer details. I think I did blueprint that, and then I've got the sign as well. So I need to get that all in my single player game. That's where the one of the Christmas trees go. Anyway, there is a Fixmas tree up there or in there. Yeah, gotta go back to the Hypertube hub so we can get back to the Christmas factory. I keep forgetting that this train station is in this game. It's not in mine. I keep thinking that Quickwire factory, that Quickwire train to the Quickwire factory is in my game, but it's not. I had to do that because I needed thousands of Quickwire per minute. It was insane. They're probably gonna need that on my single player too. There goes the Quickwire train, though, delivering. That one's not getting as much Quickwire as it should. So Stoney's factory might be going weird. It's either that or it's my factory. Look at our Christmas factory, though. That thing is massive. Yeah, we'll probably be doing something similar because this was a really cool build, as well. Something else that, of course, I built. Basically the base, and then we have the tree and stuff. So, yeah. Sad thing is the tree is so damn small. That kind of you know kind of lowered my what do you call it? my spirit's a little bit there now. Sorry, my brain's quite not here yet. Central hub. Yeah, sort of. Well, I mean, we go to the Christmas factory. Just go from there. Oh, they haven't done anything up here yet. Yeah, so basically we go down and then we go around, and this outer line is going to be lined up with Fixmas gift trees once we unlock them. But, yeah. Go all the way around. All the way around. Little janky, but it works. And we go up, and then down. Yay! Of course, we could, if we really wanted to, we could just take this and go to this and just leave the rest of that out of it, but I like going around. It's fun. Anyway, let's, now that I've done that, whoops. Yeah, I'll put these presents in there. That does mean we do have more in the thing. Oh, of course, it's got a stack in it, so it's uploading them. There we go. That'll get that factory going somewhere. Anyway, now that we're back here, though, let's go ahead and hop into chat and see what's all going to happen today.
All right.
Hello there.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, he's back, or he's here, or something.
Okay, so I didn't see what this hard drive gave us.
Oh, yeah, no one's looked at it.
I scanned a hard drive. Huh. All right. Well, we'll scan the other hard drive I picked up.
Had to make my way over here from halfway across the map. Over there at Squirrel's factory.
Oh yeah, his factory looks awesome. I ran over there and checked it out, and then I had to come back. And then
the heat sink one?
Yes.
Okay, that's where I was at. It's a ways from here.
It is just a bit.
Just a bit.
So, but like I said, yeah, I had stepped out on the front porch and grabbed a smoke while I was chatting with y'all, and then all of a sudden this fella, stopped in front of the house and wanted to chat with me for a few minutes, and so he's down here with a volunteer group, and they're getting down to this area now, and he's going to try getting us a lot of help that we need for getting the house taken care of.
Coolness.
So,
and then on top of that, he's wanting to sponsor our family for Christmas and try to help out with the Christmas gifts and everything for the kids. So I'm just floored by the generosity of these people that they're so willing to do this stuff.
Yep.
Awesome. Can't complain.
All right, advent calendar. Tunder's here.
I told you to go ahead. I mean,
well, thing is, I was still working on making it back to the hub when you sent me that, because I was all the way down at the heatsink factory, and then I got distracted, by hard drives and summer sloops, and
it's like, I've got my single player game going in tandem with this one, so it's like I'm not gonna miss anything.
So let's see, where is number 3? There's the number 3.
Tundra, on either day 1 or 2, did you get the little decoration for your gun?
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this. Such a shame.
Well, what did you get?
There we go.
Oh, we got a trinket for the build gun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got the little red bubble on my game. Well,
yep.
Number 4 is right here in the armpit.
This data cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked. Fixit thought it was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you.
it's like, yeah, well, I'm pretty clever, Ada, so there.
So you're saying they're running this on UTC time?
What a
That's what it seems to be.
I would assume it's whatever time zone that Copperstein Studios is in.
True.
Yeah,
So,
because
all right.
they're from like what the Netherlands or something, Sweden
Yep.
maybe, something like that.
Sweden. Yeah, they're in Sweden.
That would explain it. Because I, by accident, managed to unlock what he just did last night on mine. I was like, wait a minute, that shouldn't happen yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I mean, was it after midnight?
No, it was like 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
I
Here.
have to wait for the hard drive to finish.
Yeah. Do you?
Timing. It's all about timing.
No, you don't. Should be able to.
Nope. With the hard drive scanning, it won't.
No, you can click on the left there.
Yeah, but it won't let me do any further research until it finishes scanning that hard drive. See, if I go here,
Oh, I see.
see if I choose
It
this,
says other research is
other
being
research is
conducted.
being conducted.
Yeah. Okay.
So I need candy canes and bows.
Yeah, we got plenty of those.
I wonder if we have enough of those.
Well,
Yeah,
it is manual,
find
so.
those.
And Squirrel had a whole crap load of them just down there, so I picked them all up. He had like them in a box going into a sink. So
Okay.
I emptied
kind
emptied the box and brought them over.
Okay.
And there's for GIFs, not the other stuff, just GIFs. There's a filter on the recycling center too that'll dump them into a bin and then into the depot. So if you're here and want to get rid of them somewhere, you should throw them into the recycle center.
He'd be bothered to walk up the hill and it's a little closer.
Well, it's a little
So-
closer than going all the way up to the platform.
Yep.
So the turbo fuel factory was having an issue, Tundra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I found a unique solution to it. Well, because the problem was that it wasn't getting enough plastic.
No, what do you mean enough plastic?
Well, because we're just got a little bit of plastic that we're making right there at that turbo fuel factory
Oh,
at the packaged turbo fuel.
yeah,
and
that
that's
blender
because-
recipe I'm very unfamiliar with. It's like plastic.
Oh.
What do you need plastic for?
So, no, don't need plastic for the blender recipe. The plastic is for the packages, for the containers.
Okay.
To do your
you're.
packaged.
I thought you were doing. When you say turbo fuel, to the power station.
Yeah, the packaged turbo fuel.
Okay.
So I figured out a weird solution, and it worked really well. I didn't have to make hardly any adjustments at all. I ran out and found a summer sloop, and threw that in the constructor that's making the containers.
Mm-hmm.
And once I did that, everything started running smooth.
Was it backing up or?
No, it was running out. And so what was happening is that you didn't have any containers inside the packager
So it
to
was,
be able to make. Yeah, so it wasn't making the packaged turbo fuel because it didn't have packages to package it in.
it just wasn't fast
Oh.
enough. Huh?
And
Mhm.
so by doubling the amount of packages coming out of that machine, now the system runs just fine.
Before it would have been okay. How are we gonna get more plastic, and then how are we gonna get more? We need to put another
Yep.
factory on this.
All right, we got 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go do Fixmas. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Tundra,
Yes.
do we have circuit cards being made and available to the train?
Circuit cards.
Circuit boards, whatever.
Circuit boards. It's like I thought he said cars for a minute. Like
No.
yeah, those little slot cars. Oh yeah, I like those things.
Yeah, there we go. Why don't we
No.
have those on here?
We don't have circuit boards, no. I don't even think we have a circuit board factory. Every time somebody needs circuit boards, they just made them where they were at.
Yeah.
However, I can, depending on how many you need, I can get you circuit boards. I'm making so many extra.
I need.
Yeah, it's over at the high-speed connector factory. because the amount of petroleum coke and the other thing, I forget what the other thing is for the electrode circuit board. The amount of product that I need to use to make circuit boards, I was making so many.
Alright. I need to get some stuff out of my inventory.
I need between 240 and 600 a minute. Anywhere in the range.
I don't know if I'm making that. We'll see.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
But it's a matter of, do I have to make them along with the computers, or can I get them delivered? Pretty sure you can handle 900 rubber. Yes? No?
I don't know how much rubber he's making down there.
Rubber would be
I don't
between
remember.
360 and 900.
Probably not that much. Probably not 900.
What those numbers are is unaccelerated and accelerated. So baseline and fully accelerated manufacturer. But as I've said before, the supercomputer factory and the same with the computer factory, it'll be made to work to run on whatever it can get. So if I can't get all that, then it'll just won't make as many.
All right. 12.5. Yeah, that's why I needed to make so many circuit boards, because I needed to get rid of all my damn rubber, because you're making rubber to make the heavy oil, because you need rubber for the circuit boards anyway. So you make the rubber you make that oil into heavy oil and rubber, and then you take that heavy oil, turn it into petroleum coke. Then you take the petroleum coke and the rubber, turn it into your circuit boards, and then sink the rest of the petroleum coke. But you end up making way too many circuit boards, because you only need one circuit board per minute of one high-speed connector.
So what you do is you make all that extra and then sink them for the time being, because you know you'll need them later.
5, 6, 12.5 times 12.5 times 12. So I'm making 150 circuit boards. Yeah, that's.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alright, that's not quite enough.
Not quite what I was
Yeah,
Yeah,
select this.
making way too many. But it's got an overflow system that, if I don't use up all my circuit boards, it just sinks the rubber in the petroleum coke anyway.
They didn't notice, Chad.
I saw quartz something. I wasn't quite reading it.
Yeah, it is very different.
What was it?
The red and blue Fixmas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Alright.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did not catch that smelter thing when I had it come up, and I spent half an hour trying to figure out how I had to make the balls.
All right, let's get our next piece here.
Yep. A friend.
You can now make actual snow from gifts. And by actual snow, I mean it is constructed from chemical elements. With this actual snow, you can now make Fixmas snowmen, which are proven to improve pioneer socialization and combat loneliness. Having too many snowmen, however, has proven to be detrimental to a pioneer's health.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh, is that possible?
All right, so this is
And the reason she's
Day 8.
pronouncing it like that is because it's called actual snow. That's what the product's called. That's why she's pronouncing it like that.
okay. Let's let's get up there and grab those gifts that you shoved in there, because hopefully they haven't all been used.
There's plenty. Yeah, there's like over 1,000 in here still.
Yeah,
Let's
good
yank 'em-
start.
let's yank them out for a second.
How many do you need?
All of them.
What- okay.
Yeah, you need what 250 to unlock the other couple of things of each.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
You,
I see what I see what he's after.
There's one smelter. There's a
Yeah,
second smelter.
I just emptied
I
the.
set up a whole bunch of them on mine.
You place those quite interestingly, I'll say.
It's all on the grid line on the
Well, right,
the
but
way you got the concrete.
this one's way more forward than.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not that it
most,
doesn't matter right now.
yeah, most things I plan on tearing down afterwards.
Yeah, once we unlock the Fixmas gifts, then we can go permanent.
Which
Sure.
we will be. We'll be unlocking those tonight.
Oh, okay. Unlock them later.
That's what I'm working on.
Again. Get her done. Oh, saving. There we go. I guess I'm used to looking at it every time. Yeah. So I kind of see it when it's coming in.
All right, now where is the hyper tube on the base end? I never know where to look for it. I've seen it, I've used it, but I never can remember where it is.
What?
On the main base end.
It's over by your hypertube speed thing. Remember that little?
To go up to the Christmas platform, Fixmas platform.
You have to go up to the hypertube hub first.
Ah.
Yeah, there isn't one that comes up here directly from there.
Gotcha.
We can only have one hypertube hub to the Christmas tree stuff, or the Christmas stuff. Unfortunately.
Someone needs to make a mod that does not entirely sure how it would work, but makes a splitter and merger attachments for the hypertube system.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I want to steal.
I bet that's a mod already. There's got to be. Somebody had to have thought of that already.
I mean, I can understand how a merger would work. A splitter might be a little more interesting to do.
I'd imagine it'd be like they'd probably make it like the system that's already in place for the trains. Like when you come into a switchboard on a train, you press the direction you want to go before you get there.
Yeah, that'd be the key, though, knowing when it's coming up beforehand.
Yeah.
You'd learn after a couple times, right?
I got a summer suit.
Of course,
if you need one.
I do too. You can always turn around, I suppose.
Let's
Put one in there.
Yeah, you put one in there, but it doesn't. It's not acting like it's summer slooped.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Finally.
Alright, I put some overclockers in it. Hey!
Yep, there we go. There's the purple fire. That's what I was looking for.
Hellfire!
So, but what I was going to say is that this gentleman that's wanting to help us out, he had asked me how we were heating the house right now. I told him, well, I got this little electric space heater that is just, it's keeping the edge off in the house. And then I've got, for when it gets really cold and the space heater can't handle it, I've got the kerosene heater. And he has offered to bring us he's going to bring it tomorrow. which is perfect because tonight it's only getting down to 40, but tomorrow night it's going back down to 21. And since the kids are going to be doing they've got a parade that they're going to be marching in, or my middle child's got a parade she's going to be marching in the dark. Well, the temperature's already dropped, which means it's going to be below freezing, and this poor little girl's doing this with her gymnastics team. Yeah, I'm just going, oh. So, she's because she's been invited to be in the parade and everything. We get home, everybody's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
And the kerosene heater, it does pretty good BTUs of heat. Well, apparently this heater he's gonna bring is a propane heater that I can just hook up my the tank from my grill. So I can just take the propane tank off my grill and hook it up to it. And he told me this thing's like 30,000 BTUs. I'm just sitting going, oh,
Yep.
that's gonna turn my house into a. It'd be warm.
Yeah, I have one of those. Except for you don't you want to use it in a very big room because the amount of heat it pushes out.
Yeah, well, and the only big room I've got is a room with the Christmas tree.
Yeah, be very careful because those things do get insanely hot.
And that's what I was worried about.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully it's one that has the thermostat on it.
I don't know. I know they've got a regulator on there so that if the gas is not burning, it shuts it off. I think.
Yeah.
They got a regulator like that, but
the nice thing with it is the fact that because kerosene, it's got that odor to it, whereas propane doesn't.
yeah, still need a bit of ventilation, but
oh, of course.
yeah, you're still burning a gas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one I've got, it looks like a little jet engine, and when you turn it up, the flame like shoots out the front.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's like a jet engine. And yeah, you can't stand within 10 feet of the front of that thing because otherwise you catch fire.
Oh man.
Well, that's one of the things you take and you leave it on the front porch and just leave the front porch door open.
Yeah. You just don't walk by it. I'll lick her up. I don't know what.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
Then there's
under the tree.
Yeah. Then there's the other type that's like a stand, and it's like an octagon or something like that shaped, and it's just like I don't know. It's like a central unit you put in the middle of the room, and it pushes heat out all sides.
So yeah, I have no idea what it is he's gonna be bringing, but
hopefully not that jet heater, because that thing's more that's more for like a shop where you stick it. You stick it in the middle of you stick it in the shop door and let it blow the heat.
Well, as soon as I'm hearing that, I'm sitting here going, I have nowhere in my house that I can safely put that.
Yeah. Wherever you do put it is just definitely going to be keeping kids away. Propane heaters are insane. They heat up quick though. You'll stand near that and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm toasty.
Yeah, no, I will not show the kids that they can roast marshmallows on that because that will.
Yeah, that central heater I was talking about. We had one guy. He was a little slow. We'll say. That's about as nice way as I could put him. Yeah, he took his gloves. He was warming up his hands because it was extremely cold. He took his gloves off, and he's warming up his hands. He put his gloves on there and walked away, on the top of the middle of it. And all of a sudden, we're smelling burning rubber, and it's like, what the hell? When he come out, and his gloves are on fire on the top of the thing. It's just like, oh. So forever, that thing was stained with the rubber. It always smelled like burnt rubber when you used it. Oh man. Of course, we use stuff like that, and it's just like, yeah, working on a trailer house in the middle of the winter, and you need heat because it's not like hooked up to the utilities or anything. So.
Ada's gonna talk to us.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
You can now finally automate gift production with the Fixmas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. Don't question it. Don't question it.
That's great. All right.
Cool.
So now, gift tree. No, not the giant tree. I want the gift tree. Gift trees. Oh, okay, so we're still gonna have to be making these baubles manually for now.
Yeah, for now, yeah. Because
Oh,
we're
just
gonna
for just for a moment.
gonna temporarily change these to concrete on the outer edge, so there's something to center on.
So I am going to just give that a minute. It's gonna be ugly as hell for a second. But this will be our temporary. Alright, let's rotate this around like this. We're gonna clip through the railing for a minute. Yeah, I think the gift trees look different. They look nice. I like them. Okay. That's temporary.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're not as intrusive as they used to be.
Yeah, well, and the opening to them is easier to access.
I was looking at it. There we go. I walked over here to look at it
Yeah.
about it, so.
Same here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't question that. Don't question it. Yeah, they're not as bushy, unfortunately, at the bottom.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
bottom was actually kind of nice because you couldn't really see the opening.
Right. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. And Lewis, okay, yeah. Oh, Will is on a plane back home. Okay. All right, so that is gonna slowly get this thing filled up.
Does it tell you what the production rate is on these?
12.5.
Ooh.
15. Yeah, 15 per minute.
Cool.
All right.
I thought 12.5. Okay.
Yep, 15
Yeah,
gifts per minute.
Yeah, I set up, let's see, there's 5 there, 7 there, so like 10 or 12 trees on mine.
Oh,
More
we
than sufficient.
we have a specific way we do this thing.
Yeah, I figured.
The entire outer edge of this, where he's got that concrete that he's doing,
Yeah.
that entire thing is lined in trees.
That'll be a good start, I think, probably.
But yeah, because it's some of these require a lot more than 15 per minute.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
12.5 per minute. 12.5 per minute. Okay.
Are you gonna be doing like one on each tile or what?
Yep.
What you doing there, Tundra?
Just making the temporary one for the actual snow.
Oh yeah. Good point. Didn't think about that. All right. Well, then as soon as I've got another tree. Oh, we've got enough for another tree. All right. And I'll do this temporary.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. I actually kind of am glad they're a bit smaller though, because it'll be easier to put more in here. We can center them on this concrete, and then once we got them all centered, then I'll go around and turn them back to asphalt.
So once we have enough red and blue orbs, I want to do one more tree to feed into the red and blue orb factory, because then that'll get enough gifts per minute for it to be producing at its actual 25 per minute rate.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice you can't configure the gift trees to overclock them or anything.
No,
Nope.
no.
No such luck.
So, how close are we to me doing another tree? Pretty close.
Yep.
So I'm up.
Soon we won't have to go around and collect those gifts and hear Ada every 5 seconds. I've done it on my single player enough to where I've actually kind of gotten a little bit fed up with it. Just like
Right?
every time
Yeah.
it's just like ding, and I'm just like enter skip. It's like shut up, Ada.
I don't even bother with the enter skip. I just go along with her and either just shut up, Ada, or the baby could find it. It's like, yeah, baby could have found it. That's why I'm picking it up so they don't find it. And just make my own sass comments back to her.
So you're gonna need. Oh yeah, 1 tree per smelter. You got it. Even with them overclocked and like this,
Yep.
still, they produce more. So, nice. However, this side, this one's gonna need a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
But
this.
but we have to have the blue and red ornaments to be able to make the trees.
Yeah.
So that's why I went and took the gifts and dumped them all into that container over there. That way it just keeps on feeding all those machines over there.
Mhm.
Until I've got enough orbs to get you the trees that you need for over here. Because this needs 25 per minute. This needs 37.5 per minute. So that's 25 plus 37. Crap, I can't do
62.
math apparently. 62, thank you.
2.5 plus.
Hold on. There might be easier math here. Okay. 62.5 plus 62.5 is
125.
125 plus another 25, so we need 150 per minute for over here.
150 divided by 15. That is 10 trees. Well, I could have done that in my head. It's just like sometimes I'll use the calculator and go, I could have just done that. Like, wait a minute. I'm being way too lazy here.
But that'll get all these running non-stop.
Yeah.
And then once we have the actual snow, we can start building snowmen. Do you want to build a snowman?
Yep, I sure do. You can ask that on Phasmophobia. Do you want to build a snowman? The ghost gets a little angry at that question. Like, actually does get a little angry. It's freaking hilarious.
I'm tired of that damn song. Closest thing to having a friend.
Is that what it says?
Yep. Okay. I want to see if she said anything when you built the snowman.
Nah.
But no, nothing was said. But I added a snowman over here to our entrance. Place it roughly where I thought you were going to put it.
I'm gonna put 2 by the entrance to greet you.
I assume one on either side, yeah.
Yep.
There's only enough snow to make one.
Yeah, it's freaking 50. I guess that does make sense though. Like artificial snow, you'd need a lot of it to do anything. Oh yeah, by the way, for some I don't know what's up with I don't know why it hasn't happened on the multiplayer, but on the single player, every now and again I'll load up my single player and it'll be snowing for a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has there's actual snow effect just happening.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Just falling out of the sky, and after about 20 minutes it'll go away. It's like, all right. And it never comes back either. It's like, oh. It's only when I load up. And I was out in the
All right.
desert, so I was like, it's definitely not any any kind of weird graphical thing. It's definitely snow.
So this is making 50 blue ornaments a minute. This is making 25 red ornaments a minute.
Yeah.
And the belts are backing up, so that's good.
Yeah. Because the trees are 15 and those ones only do 12. Or only need 12.
Yeah, well, and we don't really need to go nuts with it right now. I'm not really sure about putting those containers down that you put down. I would have just dropped just a dimensional storage directly.
You put containers down for these, so I was just following what you
Yeah.
did last time.
And the problem is that was habit. And now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, I'm going, wait a minute. Now we gotta destroy those containers. What the hell are we gonna do with all the crap that's in them?
Yeah. Got enough snow for another snowman. Might be getting rid of. Actually, no, that's good. Gotta put them here.
Yeah, tree branch, candy cane bow, snow, and then red and blue. And then we got the silver and gold. The silver and gold those are the ones that require the copper and the iron.
Yep.
So that'll be day 8.
Yep.
Oh, and we gotta go look at the giant tree because it would have had some updates. Oh, yep, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Candy canes have been added to the tree. And the reason I say that makes sense, I was kind of hoping that because we were making branches, it would have given it a little bit more. It would have floofed the tree a little bit, but
Yeah.
it did not.
Fluffed it up.
Um,
Well, 2 more snow, and then I could leave. There we go.
so it's added it to there.
There we go. Got a couple friends to greet you.
All right, now, so 10 trees. I have enough to build 4.
Yep, that'll get it closer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start kind of lining them up over here on either side of that container.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to do a whole lot of mergers.
Okay, I finally emptied out the dimensional storage.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Give me this.
Dimensional storage is finally empty. Fixmas gifts.
Now we gotta do this. I'm gonna do this over here on this side.
Oh, yeah.
And then I need to put down a container. We have to have gifts to make. We have to have gifts to make the trees.
Oh, crap, yeah.
So I'm setting these 2 up to merge and just fill. Oh wait, hold on. No.
That's right.
Go
We had a box to collect the gifts as well.
Yep.
In one of them because it was just like, yeah, we need that for some of the builds. Yep.
Let's put that there. And
Nice.
then
Uh,
oh, you saw me do the whole. I started doing my standard thing, and then all of a sudden went, wait a minute, no, I just finished saying, don't do that.
What's also funny too, because I just emptied the dimensional storage of all the Christmas gifts as well. I mean,
Oh, no, that
you also might as well use these too, because there's like several thousand in there. And then we're gonna start uploading. that's funny.
But hey, at least the trees don't require power.
Yeah.
So this entire setup right here, I mean, it's only 30 gifts per minute, but
Yeah, to be honest, I would have liked them to have a little power connector, because then you could have used your lights and connected the trees together with. I mean, we'll still do that.
yep.
But yeah, it'd be nice to save me a little bit of time and effort. Oh, you know what I should do? I should blueprint it. That's what I should do. That'll save me a lot of time. Put down a
That
fixed
is.
mesh. If I could put those
Oh,
inside of a blueprinter, then I can make my connector.
oh yeah, yeah.
And just blueprint it.
That's actually a really good idea. But you're gonna have to get that curve on the platform down so that you
No,
can reset them.
It'd just be one tree. But the time saver is going to be saving time putting in the beams and then putting the connectors in and then
Okay,
putting
yep.
the tree on top of it and then removing the beam. Yeah, that'll be the time saver.
So that's
got to do
backed
it
up.
once.
We got gifts being made. We got the balls being made. So we should be good to go to start lining this thing with trees.
Yep, just got to give it time.
Yep.
Yay, we no longer have to pick up gifts. I'm so happy.
Yep. Now they can just be on the ground and tank the FPS.
Yeah.
They haven't messed with my FPS, but
I don't think they'll mess with it. So
I
it
don't
only
know.
spawns so
Mine
many.
get messed with anyways, so.
all right. So this needs 25 a minute. So that's 2 trees. So I'm thinking we might want to do like we did last time and get the trees put in and then get these as close to the trees as we can. Remember?
Yeah, you want to give a little bit of room though for all the mergers and stuff. Mergers and splitters.
Yeah, the mergers and splitters and whatnot.
Because even at base values, there's some of these machines that need more than one tree.
But, I mean, think about the future when we get to the, silver and gold and everything. The size of this Fixmas town compared to our last Fixmas town, this thing's like 3 times the size of our last one. I think it feels like it.
The base is the base is the same.
The base is the same size. Okay.
I believe so. But yeah, I don't. I'd have to go back to the old save somehow to really tell. But I'm pretty sure I did the same tick number. So.
Yeah, because you got to the point that if you went out any farther, then all of a sudden it looked like a gear as opposed to being a Christmas tree stand.
Yeah, well, you'll get that with any tick number that you go with. You'll end up with that after a certain. Basically, the more ticks you do, the smaller the circle is.
Right.
So if you do 3, for example, then it's going to be probably somewhere around 2 or 3 foundations shorter than this. It'll be 2 or 3 smaller.
But yeah, we'll start lining this thing with the trees, and yeah, that'll be pretty epic. And then there'll be, and then it'll be like Oprah, a gift for you, a gift for you. Look under your chair, there's a gift. Fixless gifts for everybody. Well, I like the idea of having a propane heater for the house. It's supposed to be a house heater, is what he was saying.
Okay, that's good then. So hopefully it'll be one that has like an outside layer that isn't like 1,000 degrees.
Right. Because that's just what I need when my kids touch the thing and get a 3rd degree burn.
Yeah, that something like that. Yeah, them propane heaters. If you touch that surface that's that hot, it's instant burn. It doesn't matter.
I always thought it was funny that when my Oma was explaining to me, teaching my father to speak, when he was little. In German, the word for hot is heiß. And I thought about it, and my Oma presented it to me this way. The reason the word for hot is heiß is because, if you put your hand on something really hot, you go, heiß! Oh! It's the noise that comes out of your mouth when you hit something hot.
Alright. It's interesting.
But yeah, she said that she kept on telling my dad that the stove was hot and don't touch it, and he didn't listen. She kept on explaining that it was heiß, and then he touched it and instantly jerked his hand away, and he looked at her, heiß. She's like, yeah, exactly, it's hot.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, apparently some of these volunteer groups that have been trying to help rebuild from Helene have started making it down to our area because they of course they tackled some of the heaviest hit areas first, which makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
But they're making their way down here, and so he's hoping to reach out to some of his contacts, and it'll be a godsend. He's talking about possibly having some people that can come and repair some stuff underneath my house and whatnot for free.
Nice.
So I mean, these people volunteering and providing all this assistance, it's amazing seeing these people do this kind of stuff. Me and the gentleman we were talking, because we've been fighting with FEMA and everything, and it's the scariest words you'll ever hear. Hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Do we need that?
Nothing against anybody in chat that's part of those groups, but yeah, I was wondering when you were going to do that.
I was like, yeah, we should probably do that.
What you doing with the power poles there, a bit, Viper?
He's using it to fly.
My hovercraft keeps dying at inappropriate moments.
Oh.
So, I was just watching it, just kept losing power.
He's suffering. He's suffering from hover pack dysfunction.
Something like that.
His
HPD.
His hover pack won't keep him up.
Yeah, just can't keep it up tonight.
Yeah. Doesn't stay up on its own.
Gonna be one of those nights.
So I know that unlocks those. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be quick. So, day 8 will get us the copper and iron ornaments. And then I guess if it's following the trend, this is basically every 4 days. So we had day 1, day 4, day 8. So I'm going to assume day 12. And the final one, that's for the star. Yeah, so far the Fixmas Mam tree looks very familiar, shall we
Yeah,
say.
very familiar, yeah.
So that makes it easy enough to go ahead and be planning ahead. But I mean, on one hand, it's kind of nice. But on the other hand, it's kind of annoying because I wanted new stuff. They talk about how they gave Fixmas some love. And I'm sitting going, no, I think you took some love away from Fixmas. I mean, just look at that scrawny tree.
Yep.
At least the gift trees look like they're, festive.
So for my chat, what we're looking at here, if you look at if you see my screen and the numbers creeping up, the tree is red because I don't have the materials to make it yet. I'm just waiting for those last few components on the numbers under it to come in so I can build the next tree.
Yep, and then we're going to be picking up all those trees as well in a minute.
Oh, and then you were asking about the recipe that I unlocked. So this one's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it gives us something we've never had before, Tundra. So the special recipe that I unlocked gives take quartz with nitric acid. So it's quartz and nitric acid together in a refinery,
Okay.
which produces your quartz crystal and dissolved silica. That's what when we were looking at when we were wondering what in the world that pink fluid was in the pipes, it's dissolved silica is what it is.
I already had that.
But that means I gotta go make a factory and make nitric acid, which is nitrogen, water, and iron and iron plates. So we can make it.
Say.
Actually, come think of it, because I do have an iron node down there. There's my nitrogen. We got water right next to us. It's copper. Got iron down there.
Uh-oh. My game froze.
Okay, yeah. So we would run the nitrogen from here down to here. This is an easy build.
So I don't know if you want to save this blueprint as well.
Oh, let me
Go through and just save blueprint, and it'll save it to your
give tree with blue power. Save. Name's already in use. Saving will overwrite the blueprint that's currently using this name.
Yep. Just override it, and then what it'll do is it'll put it so that you can also place it. when you look at your own blueprints. Because when it seems on multiplayer when somebody saves the blueprint, it's only to their personal because it saves it locally.
It's funny though. The blueprint looks like it's just a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you look real close at the very top, you can almost see it.
Ah, there it is.
And that's
Yep, I see it.
yeah, that's center.
Nice. Well, not quite center, but close enough. It's
No,
the
it
balls disguise
is center. It's the tree. That's if you look at the tree, it goes.
Tree has a crook in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But the balls hide it nicely.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to save it too, if you wanted to start putting that down.
What? Why did you put what? I'm sure you have a reason. Why did you use one of the later the higher mark versions instead of the basic one?
Because
we can.
Because I can, for one, and for two, I'd need all those connections. Well, maybe not all of them, but we'll need a decent amount.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it makes it where we can actually run the power to the to the various factories that we're going to be building up here. Makes it where all the lines that we can make, which day 8, I was thinking back, Tundra. Day 8 should be when we're going to unlock the Christmas tree or the Christmas lights.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Now we replace all these trees now, right?
Yeah. Gotta pick them up.
And it's interesting, because we hit that landmark of the Fixmas event, and then it's like the day of it's like today. Today was, that particular event. Now, as we get into the iron and copper ornaments and those things, then it takes a little bit longer to produce things, because then you need the foundry.
Yep. It gets a little more complicated.
Because it is going to want gifts plus iron or copper, and the iron and copper, I think, has already been smelted. But
yeah, it does. Yeah, we need the ingots.
Yeah. So what I was thinking, Tundra, is last time we did the ingots up here. We ran the raw ore up here. I'm thinking we're not going to run the raw ore up here this time. What I'll do is I'll put smelters down by the copper node and the iron nodes that have been barely tapped down there at the first base. We'll switch them all over to Mark III miners, and then overclock them. We'll have more than enough. Because those are pure nodes. I mean, the belt won't be able to handle the amount of ore we're going to be pumping out of those.
No.
Well, I mean, it'll be pumping out 1,200 ore.
Let's get those trees going back into that dimensional depot there. Oh, that one's backwards.
But what I was saying, Tundra, is that we'll have the we'll have the ore go ahead and smelt that into the ingots, and then have the ingots melted up there. Because I'm thinking, I gotta double check, but I'm pretty certain we've got a good spot over here that we can do water. And if I can do water, and just enough water for specific ones, but we'll use refineries, and we'll do the pure. We'll do the pure recipe, and by doing the pure recipe, we'll wind up with more than enough iron and copper to feed all the.
I don't know if you'll need even that much. It's not going to be too crazy. So those do 100 and some just per machine.
Right. That's what I was getting at.
That's insane.
is that we'd be able to bring that up, and we'd be able to feed most of our machines up there. So I think that would work out for the best for us.
Totally up to you. You want to feed it?
Because I mean, it's got to come in through the base. Because last time we had an entire. Oh, geez, that thing was a nightmare. But I think part of that was because of where we put it. But underneath the Christmas tree base, we had an entire logistics layout underneath it.
Yeah.
All the belt lines and everything were all hidden underneath there.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do again.
I assume so.
Yeah, because having all the belts above just takes up way too much room.
And it's ugly.
Yeah, it is.
I don't mind the Fixmas. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let me go look at the map again. How many things are we gonna get unlocked?
It's like, I don't think it's too much different than it was the previous years.
Is there a cache of gifts somewhere yet? Or shores on the trees?
I just hooked one up.
Well, I had them, but somebody decided to tear it down.
Yep. Yeah, they're being uploaded. You'll probably get it faster by picking up the ones off the ground. Because sometimes you'll get that one that has 100 in it. Like, poof, there's 100.
I wonder.
Did I mess that up? I did mess that up. Dang it! My brain.
Don't forget to buy your fix-it check mark.
Yep. One of us is the only one that doesn't have it yet.
I don't have it. It's not like we're short on tickets or anything.
Yeah, you need to become verified. Get your check mark. They did that as a joke. Back when the check mark on Twitter was all the rage. Like you gotta have your blue check mark next to your name, otherwise you're not verified. Otherwise you're not cool. Yep. So they put it in this game as a joke, making fun of it.
Alright, so it's not there yet.
What the heck? Did my blueprint break? Nope, I'm just stupid. So.
Sorry, didn't mean to slap this in your way. Hopefully I'm not in your way.
I was just being stupid, that's all. It's like, why is this not working?
That's gonna unlock 2 more pieces. So it's gonna do it's gonna give us the copper and the iron ornaments. And then 2 other items. I'm trying to remember what those 2 other items were.
What's that?
I'm trying to remember when we get the conveyor skin.
Okay. I don't know when you get it. Yeah, it might come with day 8.
I'm almost feeling like it's got less on the tree. Where's a good place for me to stick the MAM so it's out of the way?
Can we put it under the tree?
Oh, good idea.
Stick it up there for now.
Just as long as Ada doesn't answer that.
Nope, bounding box.
Oh. Yeah, the freaking... I wish that was an option. I really do. 'Cause that's like one of the most annoying things in this game is the encroaching others clearance crap. So many times where it just doesn't make any sense.
Alright, I managed to stick it in a spot where it's actually out of the way. And it's not looking bad. However, I don't have the Fixmas, have we made a Fixmas palette yet?
Oh, what?
Did we make a Fixmas palette yet?
Palette?
Yeah, the red and green palette.
Palette.
No, right. Custom swatch. All right, edit that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Swatch. Yeah. I was like, palette? What?
Red.
There is, yeah, I have, the colors are personal, so I can give you the color codes if you want the color codes for these.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Tell me which one's which, the red or the green.
Well, it doesn't matter, you're gonna save them individually.
Well, no, I'm doing the two-tone.
Right, but you'll save the color individual, and then you'll be able to select them from the preset. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but I just need the hex code.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the hex code. But it's gonna be hex
Okay.
code, one for red and one for green.
Right, that's what I was saying. Tell me which
So,
one's red and which one's green.
I'm just gonna give you the color preset, and then you can set those on your own. That's what I'm saying. So the red,
What's the
obviously, it's just red. It's slide the red all the way to the left, and then all the other two bars just slide them all the way to the right. That's just the one I was using.
Okay.
The green is 046304.
All right, got it. Thank you.
But I was saying for later use, you can save those as a preset. So
Oh, because I'm coloring. I wanted to color the MAM so it matches our stuff here.
right, and what I was saying is to save the colors individually for later, so you don't have to ask me again.
No, I'd rather just ask you again.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'd rather annoy you. You know, just go. What were those colors again? Well, I don't use the custom swatch a whole lot, so mine will probably stay the same until after Fixmas.
Yeah, if you never touch your custom swatch again, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't color the GIFs underneath. I was gonna say you could color the trees too, but it doesn't color the GIFs on the bottom. It just does the little. It just does the little detail on the output. That's it.
Well, that's not worth it then.
Yeah.
Oh, the gifts again.
Yeah, once we have the Christmas lights, this will look a little better. Right now, it just looks like we're putting power lines through the tree.
Oh, because that's safe.
Yeah, that's super safe.
Oh, everyone does it all the time.
What the?
I mean, how else do we light them?
So this one
Now, I don't even know why I'm bothering to color the belts because we're gonna want it recoloring them anyways.
Yeah, it's the skin overtakes the entire thing. So.
Yeah. But the skin looks awesome. Especially the new skin. Really
Yeah,
look forward to
I
that.
can't wait to use the train and the truck one. The truck one looked amazing.
Right?
It's like, oh, that looks good.
Well, that's why I was double checking the MAM, and then I went and pulled down I put down the Awesome Shop just to make sure that it wasn't something that we bought with coupons.
Mm,
Just in case they changed it that way, you know?
yeah,
Why is there another MAM down there?
down where?
Right here.
You put that there.
I deleted that.
Sure. It's been there since I've been on.
Probably a delete and then the auto save happened at the same time.
Maybe.
Cause yeah, I stuck the MAM over here, so it's well hidden. Looks like it's part of the facility. And now we've got our Fixmas temporary factory going. Oh, but all my machines have. So if you want to keep making trees, you kind of need to hook stuff back up.
Yeah, I was just thinking we need to hook some of these trees up so we can make the rest of the trees.
Hooking up trees, yeah. I'm not the only one there.
Yeah, but now this over here, this has to be done differently because there's not enough trees over here for this.
No, but again, it is only temporary, so it's not gonna be too crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 trees available.
For now, this will be the setup, and then we'll
I
reorganize.
got you.
Because
All right, so
we'll plan on having the factories in line with each other, or in line with the way they're. Oh, hold on. Gotta move that merger. It wasn't.
Oh.
I lined up with that with the splitter there. I didn't line it up with the tree, so I couldn't put the belt in there.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's also wrong. There we go. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll have these trees go out a little. The belt will go out a little bit to make room so we can put the belt underground, and then
Yeah.
we can merge it underneath there,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and then it'll pop back up.
All right, that should have everything being made again. Those are all doing their singular. It's good. Like I said, all this stuff could be backed up much closer to those trees, chat. But all this is really temporary at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, probably our next Fixmas stream, we will tear all this down and get it all put into its permanent locations.
Well, unless you want me to do it between streams.
That's up to you. I got no problem doing it on stream.
Okay.
Well, because the next one we'll be getting the silver and gold as well. So
Yeah, it might be
you know,
worth doing a little bit off camera so that you could work on the new factory when it as well. Then it'd be like, oh yeah, we don't have to do temporary and then permanent. You could just go straight to permanent from there.
yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of saying, is that we could, on the next stream, because we're not going to be making the wreaths and all that where it starts getting really nutty with the build. Next stream we could just do the tear down and rebuild, but if you want to do it off screen as well, I'm okay with that. Because I mean, the spot that's going to be the biggest pain in the butt is going to be these containers that are empty. Oh, that one's full of bows.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them crafting though until we do
Candy canes.
tear it down.
Yeah,
Because
and the branches can't keep up.
yeah.
It's the gifts that aren't keeping up.
Yeah, you're only getting like 30 per minute.
Oh, gifts. Yeah, it's only 30 gifts per minute.
Yeah,
I've got 3 more trees to make.
I had 4 presents in my inventory. There's 4.
Well, I mean, you could do the easy way, just run around, grab some gifts off the ground.
Yes, well done.
And then that goes, that sounds like work. There's our snowman there. There's our snowman there.
Just get back to work.
And then we need snowmen down here.
There's some more.
There we go.
Just get back to work.
Yeah, I'm collecting some for you.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
And the last tree, need 50 gifts.
Well, you'll have more than that, so. There you go.
Last tree in place. And they did come out even.
Yeah, I think I'll work on this a little bit more. I have some ideas I might be able to make it work.
There we go. I had a snowman down here to the entrance. It says, "Welcome to Fixmas Factory Town."
Yeah.
Well, it just kind of made sense to put them there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go inside the hub and add a couple snowmen and maybe a couple candy canes to our little hub entrance. Well, because then you don't have to read to see which one goes where.
Hopefully
You go.
soon we'll also get the bows on the power lines. There's a certain point where the bows will appear on all your power lines or your power poles.
Yep.
I think it'd be cool if we could turn the power poles into candy canes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. You could do that. It just, you'd have to be done manually. You'd have to manually craft it, probably out of beads
Yeah,
or something.
but I don't know if you could do the diagonal stripes.
No, not at an angle, no. But it'd be like straight stripes.
And then it's all of a sudden going, oh, that's the barber shop.
I thought the barbershop thing was also 45-degree striping. And then it spun down the thing as the deal in there twirled.
Yes. Don't see those much anymore, though. There is one here in the village I'm in. I believe it still spins.
Ours went out of business a long time ago. As most people that live here are either extremely old and they live in an old folks home, so the old folks home cuts their hair for them,
Oh, that stuck up out of the windows. Oops.
or everybody cuts their own hair or has somebody do it. There is one barbershop, but it ain't doesn't seem to get a lot of business.
It's because they made a mistake with that shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
Yeah, well, most kids now they'd be like, oh well, if they need their haircut, they're gonna go out of town. They're gonna go out of town, go to the big city, drive 3.5 hours.
Oh, that's nice.
I just go
did I
buy
do
$50,
that? All right, that one got
$50
paid
for
for, I believe.
haircutters.
This one did not.
Yeah, and me, I shave it off myself. I just take the clippers and just
Yep, so do I.
take it off in strips. By the time I'm done, my hair is so damn short, I almost look bald.
So,
Yep, I put the...
when I'm done, my hair's so short that well, it doesn't exist anymore.
I don't go that far. I usually use the 1/8 or 1/4 guide on mine.
I go with the straight. No, I'll do the guide to begin with, just because of how thick it is, and then go back and then do another pass over without the guide. And that's just because my damn hair is like super thick stuff. It's insane.
All right. Well, this is coming together nicely. This entire factory area, chat. This is all going to be removed. I kind of want to go ahead and start cleaning it up. Well, because the trees are all in place, so I could at least clean up these smelters. Might not be a bad idea, but this one's already getting full of Christmas balls.
It's good. Need those.
So I'm also sitting going, I might just leave it as is for now.
Yeah, since it's automated, let it build up a little bit.
Yeah. I get it. I get the reasoning behind it. I get the whys and wherefores of it. Because like you said, the bounding boxes are definitely bigger on them this time around. But man, our factory, last year, those trees, they literally encroached into each other, and it was just a wall of forest going all the way around this thing.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give her another go later on. And
Well,
we'll see what we can have happen there.
Well, and with them like this, we could look at like doing some other decorations in between the trees, like drop a snowman in between each tree, or something like that.
I'll play around with it later, and we'll see what I can have happen. What can be done.
But since that is done, I am going to come over here to the smelters and remove the summer sloop and all of the. There's no reason to have these overclocked now.
I suppose.
Well, we overclocked them, so that you can get the ornaments that you needed to be able to make the Fixmas trees without having to wait for forever and a day. Now I can just remove that stuff and oh, that's right. That was where that got complicated, because when we did this last time, it actually would have produced more if we'd done this. Rather than overclocking it, built the additional smelters. Because it's 3 smelters per tree.
Yeah, we had the room to do it, but just do it.
Yeah.
Just never actually got around to making the extra.
Yeah, because each of these only need 5 gifts per minute. The tree produces 15 per minute. So each of these trees.
So like part of it. Well, the server's running constantly, so there's no reason to go any bigger.
That was my other thing, is because the server's running constantly, there's not a need to have this thing running like that. However, I do like the idea of see, this is where we'll wind up with trees that aren't being used, because 1 tree will feed 3 smelters.
Yeah, which would be 2 reds and 1 blue.
Yeah.
If you did it that way.
Yep. Or have 1 feeding 3 smelters of blues and 1 feeding 3 smelters of reds.
Well, you'd want to offset the number because of the production rate, or overclock. I guess you could just overclock, but then it wouldn't be 1 tree anymore. It'd be more than 1.
Right. So yeah, there'll definitely be some cleanup over here. I'm thinking about how to lay this out. Some of this does feel like it's. Oh no, that's why. Okay. I remember now. That logistics floor was what made it where we could build everything really nice and tight here.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll have a decent amount of dough up top.
All right. In that case, let's go take a look over here.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like, yeah, They need to play with the belts and stuff underneath.
Yeah.
So that's gonna take some logistical maneuvering.
Yeah. Well, and last time I remember the logistics floor very much got done off screen.
Yeah, because it took hours and hours to get it all set up.
Yeah.
Get everything where it needed to go.
So no, double check.
And that's why the base was done the way it was. Because we needed an under portion.
Yeah, that's still. Oh my God, that's only a Mark 1 miner. Okay. Well, let's change that up.
Again, be careful where you're running. I don't think you'll have to do anything, but just in case, be careful where you're doing if you're doing any power wiring changes, because the wires I have running there for the concrete are specifically wired to be powered from the concrete factory, not from main power. So some of those lines under there are concrete dedicated.
All right, that's 1,200 copper per minute over here. That should be easy enough.
Are you saying those cables are cemented in place? Shouldn't be removed.
I shouldn't be messing with any of the power.
Terrible.
Yep, Tundra with the dad jokes.
Yeah. Always.
Need a second one. Just barely. Yeah, it's barely not touching the floor. Okay. But now these are huge. And that's because that is going up through the floor.
Yes, it is. It's a whole separate building up here.
Where the hell did it poke out of?
Right
Oh,
here.
there it is. Yeah, so got a weird smokestack just sticking up out of the.
I can move the lookout tower over and stand it on top of it.
No, that's fine. I'm experimenting with a recipe. $93.75 per minute. That's how many copper ingots per minute it'll make.
Sounds a bit excessive. I don't know what the recipe is though. I don't remember.
I don't either, and that's why I'm going. All right, well, let me just make sure I've got what I need.
Right. What should be like 15 per minute?
Right.
I was like, well, hell, man. One factory.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing was that every time we had to build a new thing, when we got down to having to make the wreaths, we had to build an entirely separate factory for it. Granted, the dimensional depot is going to help.
Yeah, the dimensional depot is going to be underneath, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, right before they go into their boxes, it's gonna have a smart splitter that'll split off, and it'll fill the dimensional depot first.
Yeah, because I was saying, the dimensional depot definitely
That
alters
changed.
our.
It definitely changed a lot of stuff.
All right, so water, copper, and it needs. Oh,
It wasn't the pure copper ingot like ridiculously stupid, but
yeah. Well, it needs 37.5 copper ore per minute.
mhm.
I mean, this is with it being completely overclocked, and only 25 water per minute. The amount of ore that I'm producing over here now, well, the belt can't keep up with it. First off, because I've got it making 1,200 per minute. And what was actually there before I just did this was a Mark 1 miner that wasn't even overclocked.
Yeah, that was like our first copper sheet factory, so we could build
Yeah.
so that we could build the coal plant.
So I think we should not have any worries about copper. All right, and then iron is down here and up there and over there, and almost all of them are pure. Yeah, it's a Mark 1 miner on the iron. Let's pick one that doesn't have a lift just coming right off the thing. Do we have one that doesn't have a lift coming right off of it?
Do we have copper sheet available by train
Yep.
in large amounts?
I don't remember the number, but you have to look at Squirrel's factory.
Okay, well, I'm looking at what I need for a circuit board factory.
Right. Yeah, no
Alright,
one wants no one wants my circuit boards. Yeah, I'm not producing anywhere near what you needed.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna have no problem producing the iron and copper that we need over here to do the Fixmas factory. I might have some weird logistics things I have to do. Which I don't mind, because I mean, the factories that are running upstairs, you know, they're not producing a whole lot. They're
I was thinking at some point we probably should we'll get some more permanent ones doing some of the simpler stuff and maybe clean up the hub area a little bit.
yeah, I was kind of thinking that, but but also going with the, I mean, as insane as it sounds, but it makes sense to me to go with the pure ingot recipe.
Well,
Because I
most
mean,
of the...
well,
Go ahead.
because the pure ingot recipe will produce so much that it'll be very easy to have all this set in place. The only other thing I would want to be brought here, and we don't have a train over here, not this time.
Not yet. That's why I was thinking about cleaning up the hub area a little bit, so that we could have a train there. Because the train is going to go through that area.
I'd love to have coal brought over here,
Mm-hmm.
so we get the steel screw recipe going.
Once you just use the steel beams you're already making and just up the steel plant. If you haven't messed with the steel plant since you built it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We got Mark IIIs available now.
Yeah, plus you could use the you could use the better steel recipe and
Yeah. Oh,
Because there's
Most
already
of
a
what-
train station that has beams on it, so
Yep, yeah. So if I tear that thing apart and then rebuild it, because that'd be what I have to do.
yeah,
I'd
you'd
have to tear the whole
reorganize,
thing. Yeah.
and then just
Most
have
of
your.
what's on the main platform at the original base is just going into the sink anyways. I don't think anything there is actually being used for any production. So most of that should be able to, I think, just be removed.
Okay. So what you're looking at over there on that side where you're at, all that stuff's going in the dimensional depot.
And then to the sink.
The stuff over here?
Yeah. Actually, it's not even going to the sink. This
Oh,
stuff
oh,
over
I
here,
see.
not even going to the sink.
Yeah, it's just not even.
The
Okay, I
spot
see
where
how
I had
it's
the
done.
spot where I had the smart plates being made. Now that is being fed in the sink. I'm glad to see it finally got rid of all the excess concrete.
This thing is making so many weird noises.
Where? Why is it? Why do I not have access concrete? Did I shut something off?
I
I
haven't.
shouldn't
I,
have to.
I haven't
You have a
touched
sink,
anything.
don't you? Don't you have a sink for yours as well? You have it being fed.
No, he had it going to
Yeah.
he had it go to the sink over here.
Yeah, it would
And
go
then-
to the sink here on the main base.
That'd probably be
And
why
there
you
was
don't have
always
any
concrete
access.
coming out. Question is, why don't I have access? Did we use that much of it just in the last couple hours?
Let's see.
It's running in here.
Oh, you used
I
300.
don't see any. I don't see any power outages.
Dimensional depot's full. Is that how you have your
Container's
smart
full.
splitters set up?
Well,
I
no,
haven't
no.
changed anything.
Thing is, he already had it running the way it should be.
Yeah, what's changed? I changed the lighting, but I didn't mess anything up. Everything is powered.
As I went over there, yeah, that was a long time ago when I was building the mall. That's the first place I went for excess concrete needed. All the boxes were empty. That's right. And then that's the
So-
reason I built that little extra concrete thing near me, because there was no exits anywhere.
Okay, this
That's
the
the
box is full.
Oh no! I see it dumping. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. It comes in spurts.
Yeah, but it should be a fairly constant stream of spurts.
Well, I was just standing here for a minute, so
What's that?
right now the belt's full. So no, you're fine.
Okay, so maybe yeah, this looks normal.
It just happened to be the timing when I was looking
Yeah.
at things.
It's all about timing.
Yeah, we could. Oh, look at this little guy. He's got antlers now.
Antlers and with the lumen makes this nose though. At nighttime.
Oh, nice.
But he's all jacked up, so
You can make friends with them, put them in a pen.
I was trying to,
I have had no luck doing that.
but I lost him.
Yeah, there's a few things I don't know how to do it, but there's some things you got to do in order to keep them in the pen, and so they don't despawn after a while.
I've never had any luck trying to tame them. I've done the berry thing, and they just don't stay close enough to me long enough for me to grab a berry, or
Oh, I always keep a stack of berries in my pocket. So I can just throw them on the ground and then back up, and they'll eat the berry, and then you go pet them, and then you give them a name.
You go just close enough for them to notice that you're there, and then you put the berries down, and then you back off. And then they'll run over and eat it.
Yeah, they're actually really easy to tame.
Yeah, it's the backing off part that a lot of people forget about. They'll just stand there at the berries on the ground. It's like, no, you got to back off so that they go and eat it.
Hey,
I'll
Knucklehead.
try playing with that again.
Yeah,
How you doing this evening?
You don't want to be close enough to where they run away either when you start that process. You want them to just notice you, where they turn around and go, oh, you're there. And then if they don't run
I think
away,
that probably has been my problem.
if they don't run away, then throw the berries down and back away from them.
So yeah, Knucklehead, we're working on getting our Fixmas factory up and going.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to come play with us, but he said he didn't want to get back into the game yet.
No, he's burned out on Satisfactory, and
that's
he and I talked about it, and that stuff that I won't talk about on stream.
Right. That's just fine.
But yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, I'll be happier once we actually unlock the Christmas lights, and then and these power lines will all look really amazing. And I've got lumens active, so when it hits nighttime, it'll look amazing. It will look fantastic.
Mm. Yep, no light source necessary. Got lumens. All them Christmas lights will light up the area.
Oh yeah.
And the trees will too. Yeah. Those trees will get lights on too.
Alright. Now, where's Bit Viper at?
I have no idea. I am hanging over top of main base.
Alright, I see you.
What's up? I was just signing off my stream. I'm still around, but I was just signing off my stream.
Well, I wanted to show you something.
Okay, what's up?
And originally I was gonna be naughty and I was just gonna throw it at you and attach it to your body, but then I realized you wouldn't be able to see it.
Oh, can we make them now? That unlock.
Where are you?
So I'm gonna throw it over here at these trees. Alright. And now we're gonna get a fair distance away. Alright, so if you look to the south, Bit Viper.
I am. Well, I cleared a nice area.
It also killed the creature.
Which creature?
The jelly bean.
Oh.
I'm kind of sad that it didn't show the explosion though. It just made all some of the trees just disappear.
Yeah, you gotta have an explosion. 5 minutes later, boom.
So, but that was that was the effects of the nuclear Nobelisk.
And the radiation does linger for a little bit.
Yeah, I've used it on the bean creature a couple of times.
Uh-oh.
When he gets too annoying and he gets like stuck in something.
So, no, I love our entrance to Fixmas Factory Town. Got a nice little walkway up there that takes us up to the tree stand.
He's back. You didn't get rid of him.
Oh,
Did you just run away?
He's running back and forth.
well, yeah, because it's taking constant damage from the radiation.
I think they did. I think they purposely programmed them creatures to be in your way as you're building. As soon as you put any kind of
Yeah,
structure down, they immediately come over to investigate.
Right?
Yep.
And they love train lines. They absolutely love standing on them. And then they'll get hit by the train, and the train will carry them off down the track for a little while. They'll get a little ride.
All right. Well, all right. So, as a reminder to chat, in my Discord, in the general chat, those of you that have been following whatnot, Squirrel sent me a gift, and Squirrel does some amazing leather work. And oh, did you see the picture of it?
Yeah, it's like
Dude.
freaking heck.
And it's entirely made out of leather. That thing is absolutely epic. And funny enough, I know Squirrel had other plans for that, but I commented many times to him how much I really liked that and whatnot. And originally he had planned on giving it away in a raffle, and but apparently he decided that I should inherit this monstrosity, and it actually opens. It's an actual chest, and so I thought about it. This thing's huge. I mean, I don't think the picture gives it justice to how big this thing is. But
you put something next to it. It's relative.
Right.
To reference. That's it. Reference size.
But my daughter's gotten into playing D&D with her teen scene stuff, and I was thinking to myself, going, "Oh my god." I mean, how? I mean, because the thing's pretty epic, and it is a chest. You can open and close it. But if she used that as her thing for carrying her character sheet, and her dice, and her books and whatnot, you come to the table with that thing and plop it down, going, "I'm here to play," and everybody's going, "The hell's that?"
Well, they should know
It's a
what it
mimic.
is. They should know
It's a
what
mimic.
it is.
Oh,
I'm looking at the door in the background on the right-hand side and going, that's big.
the door in the background,
Yeah,
right hand side, left hand side.
right-hand side of the image, there's a door.
Yep. That door is only about 3 feet away from where that mimic's sitting at.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But, I mean, Squirrel handmade that. Every aspect of that was made by him. The staining on it, everything that he did, all that was handmade by Squirrel.
That is freaking awesome.
Right? In my opinion, let's use World of Warcraft terms, he maxed out his leather crafting skill.
That looks like it's not cheap modern leather either.
No.
That looks like it's got to be at least 1/8 inch thick leather.
Yeah, it's about 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, about it's about 1/8 of an inch thick.
Good leather.
So, when he told me he had something to send me, I wasn't really sure what he was going to be sending me. But in the back of my head, after he sent me the message, I was like, I hope it's the thing that I've been wanting. Because I just love the way he designed that mimic. And then, sure enough, it shows up today, and I'm just like, holy shit, he actually sent it to me. Well, because I'm looking at the quality of it, plus, I'm thinking about the hours that got put into making, plus the quality of
one
the
or
leather.
two.
That quality of craft, man. You go to these little fairs and whatnot where people have got their handcrafted stuff, and people gotta get paid for their time, and skill. Dude, that mimic would easily sell for like $600-700. Well, I say easily. It's going to be hard to find people that are going to be willing to fork out that kind of money for a mimic. Unless you get into the right community.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you've got to find the right community.
But, I was thinking about my daughter with her doing her D&D stuff now, and going, I'd love to have her show up to the table with that thing, because it's got 8 eyes, so it's kind of got a little bit of a spider look to it, but it's got all the fangs and the really long tongue, and then it's got the feet on the bottom of it, and it's got horns coming out the side of the chest. This mimic's not very good.
It's confused.
It's a little too obvious as to.
Yeah.
But oh man, just absolutely epic, amazing leather crafting he did. And chat, make sure you go check out Squirrel's channel, because he's been posting videos of him doing his leather work. He's currently he was working on a woodstock purse, and I believe his next project he's working on is a leather fedora. So, huge shout out to Squirrel, because, man, that shit is just epic. But, hey, there's things that we still want to build and accomplish, but it's a little late in the evening for getting started on a factory tonight. I got some plans, because we need to make a nitric acid plant, which is going to be really easy to make down here. We'll do that next time, because it's going to be really close to a train line that's already in existence, so it'll make it real easy for Tundra to be able to drop a train line and take that nitric acid wherever it needs to go. And the nitric acid is going to be used for the quartz. Hell, actually, the quartz isn't far from there either. I might wind up doing the looking at the options down there, Tundra. I may build a factory that's going to be it's going to be designed to have a liquid train. And you'll get your nitric acid, and you'll get your silica. The what the hell is it called? The recipe I just unlocked. What's it called? The dissolved silica. Now, do we have? Okay, yeah, we do have it as a recipe. Oh. Oh, wow. It actually only had, there was only one recipe to make dissolved silica, and you had to get it from a hard drive. Now that's interesting. Now I'm really glad that I went ahead and grabbed that recipe because it's the only recipe for dissolved silica. But now, does that mean that I can? Oh no, I do have the recipe for the distilled silica, which is dissolved silica plus. Holy crap! It makes 270 per minute. That's a lot of silica per minute. God, I'm wondering what we're gonna need that much silica for. I got a feeling that it's gonna be in the next stage.
Yeah, probably.
But I think that going ahead and getting dissolved silica being made, and having a train that'll pick up both the dissolved silica plus the nitric acid. I haven't come across anything that we actually need the sulfuric acid for. Because I mean,
That's what
in
you make
past games,
batteries.
in past games, you only need it for batteries.
There's a few recipes I believe that use it too. So a few alternates.
So I think our next game of Satisfactory, we'll work on that factory. I'm doing both the nitric acid and the dissolved silica. Looks like it will have some challenges because it's liquid. Liquid is always a challenge. We'll also be working on more to fix some stuff. But I think that our next stream of Satisfactory will probably be next Tuesday.
What was the aim
Um,
at? It's like if you wanted to follow that.
Yeah. Well, that's the challenge because that'd be 4 days from now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Sunday.
But you did say you wanted to play more Satisfactory holidays, so.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong there. This Sunday. Well, I didn't have a Sunday stream planned, so yeah, we can do Satisfactory this Sunday.
That does make sense to follow the hard drive line. Or the hard drive
Yeah.
dates.
So yeah, our next Satisfactory stream will be Sunday, which leaves tomorrow, which will be tabletop, and then Friday and Saturday, we'll be doing some stuff. The 14th and I gotta get with Tundra on it and talk to him off screen, whatnot. But and I got a few other people I need to talk with to get everything set up and done. But the 14th is my plan for the 500 subscriber special.
This,
Yep. Yeah. So not this Saturday, but the following Saturday.
Oh. My lights are flickering.
uh-oh. We gonna lose you?
Well, I hope not, but
You gotta get out there and grab that crankshaft and start spinning it again.
apparently, I mean, I'm literally on the end of the power feed out, the true power line distribution system, whatever. Half of part of our apartment complex is fed by one company, and part is fed by another company.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But if it's flickering on you, then you run the risk of brownouts and having damage done to your electronic equipment.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
dirty power.
Oh, if you want, our power here, even under normal times, is the very definition of dirty power. I can tell you some horror stories.
Yeah.
I would dearly love to have a couple of UPSs here, but that's money that's not in my budget.
Yeah, I'd like one as well. I want one.
You know, when I was in my 20s, I went and visited some interesting establishments, and I'd classify that as dirty power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine though made he made the mistake of trying to run a PC off of a generator, a small little one, that costs a couple $100.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. After a couple hours of it being on, it fried the PSU.
Yeah, it's going to.
And it didn't just go out with a little puff of smoke. That thing went out in a blaze of glory, just about throwing sparks. And it was an old PC, so it was an old PC. So I'm guessing that part of it, because of its age, that just sent it over the edge.
I'm guessing that PSU the whole time was going, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck?
Yeah, it was a really much older gen PC than the one where they ran the tiny little multicolored wires to everything.
All right, well,
strange.
chat, I think we're gonna wrap up here. But real quick, let me take a look and see who do we got on. Oh, I got a couple of quizzes here. All right, let's go visit. Man, both these guys tend to show up in chat. So, but you know what? I haven't sent a raid his direction in quite a while. So, let's go raid Petra.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What the heck is that dude up to?
He's continuing his stream of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Enjoyed that game quite a bit, but it's also single player, so it makes it tough. So I'm gonna say let's raid Petra. And we're gonna paste that there. There you go.
Alrighty then, we're getting pretty close to where I'm gonna call it as well with everything. I don't know why, I'm just super exhausted today. I don't really know why. I've had my coffee and everything, and it's just not working. maybe I've built up a tolerance to my coffee. I suppose it is possible. I had to change this hill out completely. 2, 3, 4, 5, roughly there. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, because I wasn't liking the way the hill was going. I wanted it to be a 1 meter. Let's go here. So we're down to 1 meter slope now. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just have to slope it up. We have to slope it up 2 meter. But then we can do... Can we reach long enough? Just about. 1, 2, 3 right here. See if it'll reach that. Because if it'll reach that, then we'll just... Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and it stays level. That's a level corner right there. Perfect. Alright, this gets a little close to the land, but I really don't care. I want this all... I wanted this slope to be mostly 1 meter. So I've been messing with it for the past, like, 2 hours. Trying to get that figured out. Because I want it to be a 1 meter slope all the way down here. The only problem is you end up running into this hillside over here. This is why we had to switch to 2 meter. As you can see, the 1 meter ramps right here almost run into that. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone else left. They left me. They left me. No, they went and did their or went to bed and stuff. So yeah, I've been super exhausted for the past couple days. Maybe I'm getting sick again. I don't want I don't want to think about it. How did I take damage there? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, then we're gonna charge down this hill. And for this one, I'm not going to go there, necessarily. I mean, I am going to end up there, but I'm not going to go there from here. We're going to slope her on down. Oh, listen to the music. Freaking heck, man. I think what I'm going to do, I'm bring this temporarily over here so I can see the level. And if you guys remember, Season 3 is what I'm kind of going off of in this area, so... Ooh, that's damn near perfect. It's just a little high, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go from here. What I might do is I might go off of this grid actually. It'll make more sense if I do that. So we'll build a big old platform, a big old temporary platform. But yeah, Squirrel's got it going on over here. Got a big old... Oh, he's using quartz. Oh no, that's coal. Never mind. I thought that for some reason it looked purple to me. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I don't know why that looked purple. Like I said, I've been extremely tired all day. Or ever since I woke up. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go to there. And then to there. That way we don't get that one portion of the slope. Maybe to there? No, this is not an intersection. I don't know why the game thought that was an intersection there. Nope. Because we need to level out here. It's perfect there. And then we're going to make a circle. We might have to curve it from there. Yeah. Yep, gonna have to curve it from there. Just gotta be careful about it, that's all. Did I go to the middle? Yeah. Alright, so for this, we're gonna have to curve from here then. Gotta do the inner one. Gotta do the inner one. One. So from here. Where's the shortest? So the shortest I can go is here. And then we'll go to here. Should be relatively close. Okay, then we can do it 90 degree. Alright. That'll get him hooked up with... I mean, he doesn't need the power, but... Because he's already got power over here. Let's see, right... There. We'll immediately curve around. And bam! And we are now hooked up. And this rail is all for him, by the way. The rail just ends here. I might end up eventually putting an intersection in here to where we can go off into... we'll be able to go off into the actual swamp. You know, kind of head over this ridge line and then make our way down that way. Yeah, it could work. I don't know why I got the hiccups too, like... It's very strange. Let's keep flying, okay. Sometimes that autosave will throw you back up into the air if you were in the air early enough. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put supports in this and everything else, because obviously these platforms are not staying. We're gonna go with the simple support, something that'll be quick and easy to finish off. Huh? Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that later. But for now, though, I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory on the server. Very, very cool that we got some new Fixmas stuff to work with. We got a Fixmas factory to kind of work on later on. I'll probably do that off camera a little bit anyway. Not a whole bunch. I just want to get some of the layout stuff to get working and whatnot. So, oh yeah, he doesn't. This isn't fully connected. Dang it. Oh, that's right. I had to. I'm gonna have to move that bridge over. 2 foundations that bridge is gonna have to move. I wonder if I can do that with the blueprints. I wonder if I can just... Oh no, I forgot that I changed all that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have changed it. It doesn't look good anymore, you know? Is that perfectly set? No. I might bring this. Let's bring this up real quick. Just foundations. And see roughly where that's going to end up. So we might end up having to go back a bridge. Actually, maybe not. It's going to be close. I'll say that. Yeah, that does give us an idea, so... Let's go ahead and remove this. Put this in place. I don't know why it's freaking out. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why. Right there. So then... What would you say? That's another 2 of these, and we'll be level. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right about there. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and F blueprint. Goodbye, blueprint. Goodbye, blueprint. Goodbye, blueprint. Okay, now that we got our bridge set to where we want it. You know, yeah, let's finish this. I mean, we're pretty much there. This mean I need to... That's okay, these needed to be turned more anyway. All this. Oh yeah. Oh, and because I changed the blueprint, the material, whatever wasn't the material of the blueprint did not get the... Interesting. Yep. So, I'm loving the turbo fuel, the packaged turbo fuel. It's not too bad. That's all gotta go. That's gotta go. It's gotta go. This has gotta go. What the? I swear I deleted that. Yep, all the blueprints gotta go. Just keep pressing space. Until the autosave is completed. Take a little damage there. That's fine. At least I'm not over the coal nodes anymore. Even though we'll probably never use them. These, what we gotta do. Gotta do that on both ends of the bridge. That's correct. Looks correct. Yep. And blueprints. Pillar A, I believe it was. Can't have that in blueprint mode. Not until now. Now we can have blueprint. That one, that one, that one. Just a couple more. Okay. Need some explosives. Explosivos. Can't have plants clipping into the pillars. There we go. That tree wouldn't live much anyway. They're not getting much sunlight. Alrighty, that finishes that. And we just go all the way up as high as we can. I probably shouldn't have built that bridge too much, because I might be locking myself in here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to go there. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, there's a way to fix this, though. There's a way to fix this, and what we do is we go foundations. We go 4 meter. 2 meter would probably do better. 2 meter stairs. Then we pull these stairs in half there, like that. And what I might do is I might even get rid of this. Ooh! I forgot that was a full foundation, not a half. Oh wait, these are half foundations. I accidentally deleted the full one. That's fine. Foundations, grip metal. It needs to be a 4 meter, like that. I'll have to get rid of the support there. Oh, that's still too much. There's still not enough. Okay, we'll have to pull it back to here, just to where it clips. There we go. I mean, it's still not enough, but it works with that. Actually, specifically for this. Let's do that. And then let's do grip metal 2 meter. Or maybe even a 1 meter would be okay. Come on, game. Stupid autosave. Yeah, 1 meter would even work. Actually, 1 meter is perfect. Okay. Foundations. 2 meter. Oh, that's why I got the halves going. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to do half. That way. Flip that way. That's fine. 1 meter half. That way. Yeah, pull that way. And there we go. That's hooked up there. Now we just gotta get this across this bridge. And we'll probably go to here. Here. Just like that. We'll go to here just like that. Seems we got, do we have, yeah, we have a little bit of a wiggle. Hold on, I gotta straighten out my rail. Yeah, we have a little bit of a wiggle going on. Just an ever so slight wiggle. And I bet it's from here. We have a slight, yeah, we have a slight wiggle. Crap. Alright, we gotta fix that. Okay, so we'll probably have to fix it from here. I bet it was because of the way I did that. See, this one, that one... okay. So go from here. Yeah, we need to straighten up our track a little bit. So sometimes you gotta start way down. When you got that little bit of a wiggle going on, you don't want your train wiggling as it's going down the hills.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but there we go. So put our bracer tracks. Those bracer tracks have straightened us up, so we don't want to connect up there. So this, and then this, and then yeah, we'll have to get rid of those. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a bit of a bracer track here. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I can just pull it. It's like, yeah, I can just pull it from here. And then I know where to connect to. Wait, did I not bring that other... Or did I accidentally delete it? There is a chance that I might have accidentally deleted that rail. Probably a very good chance. Alright, so then we go there, and then now we pull it. Oh my gosh, the lag! It's just like, holy crap, man. Insane. So now we can pull this a little bit further because we no longer have that, thing sticking through. And now it looks like a proper, like, crest of a hill. Like, it's all nice and smooth. Now we can pull this. I thought it was weird. I was just like, man, that does not look straight for some reason. And it's like, yep, we got the wobble in our rail. I might just go here. Yep, and then what we'll do is we'll connect this. Now what we need to do is disconnect these. So we get a proper connection. That way the intersection doesn't bug out. It's always good to just connect to a solid single rail first and then redo your intersection when connecting off of it. It's even better if you're building an intersection to just build past your intersection to connect to it rather than just doing little tracks like I do a lot of the time. But I'm going to rebuild my intersection, so I'm fine with that. But there we go. We now have a direct connection to his factory. Alright, so pass signal here, and then pass signal here. Then let's do our block signals. So block signal here, block signal here, block signal here. Yep, and yep, all the signals are working. That one, the block has no exit. That's what that one's gonna say. Yeah, block has no exit. Just because the block just ends. This one says block has an exit because this one's a connected rail. But also the block, it would also work if you have a really long track sometimes. And I know I got a bit of a wiggle in my track here. But it follows the cliffside, that's why it wiggles like that. It just follows the cliffside, because if I kept going at my current slope, I guess I could have, well, no, I did have to S-curve it. I did have to S-bend it. Yeah, a little bit of an S-bend through the Titan Forest. Okay. I know I said I was going to end this this video, but we're going to continue on. Because now that I've got that finished, all I got to do is put in the block signals, and then that train station's ready to go. That's why I'm doing it. So we're just going to... we're setting this up for 10-car trains as the block signals, because that is a pretty long blocks. Actually works really well with the trains, even if they're really short. Because they'll get going. And... Alright, so it looks like... Am I past the intersection? Ooh, I am just past the intersection. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll set up the block signal slightly shorter. because I'm not putting the block signal on the hill right here. I want to put it at the top. So let's back the train up just a wee bit. Actually, it might be where we set this up might have to be right in the middle here, because the block signals won't work when it's embedded in the beams. They don't look good, so we're gonna put it right. Yeah, we'll put it right there, just about to touch or touching the concrete. That's pretty close to the top, so yeah, because the way this needs to be set up. And then we pull our train down this hill. Yeah, so if you're doing 1 meter slopes, block signals on the slope is fine. But if you're doing 2 meter slopes, it's generally not a good idea. Look, this train is completely empty, and look how much braking power I need just to stop. And then to get going again, yeah, it's really tough. Especially when the train's loaded. I think is the train all the way down? The train's all the way down now. Okay. Stop! So yeah, it's generally not a good idea. So what I'll do is I'll put a signal here. Signal here. And you can't have the hill all one big block either, because your train's gonna be, if the hill's really long, the train's gonna be waiting forever before they're able to climb the hill. Which in real life, that would be more realistic. But we're doing logistics here. We can't be having trains waiting for 10-15 minutes for another train to make it up a hill. It's not that long. I'm exaggerating, of course, but okay, that's got to be close. But yeah, see how much easier it is to stop on the 1 meter hill? That's why I wanted this to be all 1 meter. Okay, so pretty much half a foundation or so. We're pretty close. Yeah, so we'll go to this connection here. It's just it's easier to go to these connections than it is to try and put it in between. Like if I try to put this exactly, actually it wouldn't be too bad, but eh. Oh come on, autosave. Now I'm fully in the block, and I fit comfortably. That's generally what you want anyway. You want your trains to fit comfortably. And if we set this up for a 10-car train, if we ever do end up using a 10-car train, then we can absolutely use one. I don't know what you would need it for. I can't see, because we are in Depression Land. And Depression Land at nighttime is extremely dark. So when I go up here, all the light comes back. So 2 foundations. I might do a shorter block and put it right at that curve. That'd be a good spot. Yeah, right where the curve connects. I might move that other block up a bit. Which is fine. The train can't be there when I put the block in place. When I put the block in place, the train can't be there. Otherwise, it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, so I might move this up like 2 foundations or something. Yeah, we'll move it up here. So I'm holding control, and that'll lock it in place to the grid. Skip these 2. Alrighty. That should be the last set of blocks we have to put on the main line here. The rest of them are going to be related to the station. Yeah, and we fit comfortably all the way down here. there. Then we'll need a block section over here. This one, because it's a train station, we're gonna do it to the train's preferred length. Or to the train's preferred length. To the train's length. It's preferred. It prefers another length, but it can't be that. So. Alright. Did he do the smart splitter? He did. Very good. I'll just check. Some people forget. It's fine. Then we're gonna go Lund. No, we're gonna go heat, sinks, export. So that way when we set up an automatic train, the things are in place. Alrighty, and that rail line, or that rail line is now complete. Very good. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. And let's get out of depression land. I still need to do supports in this area, but I think for now it'll be okay. And I'll show you as well, one quick little thing. So say I had to stop at this signal, right? You'll see how much power it takes to start going again. So we're waiting for the next train. Let's say turn green. Now this is a 10-car train, so obviously the power is going to be a little bit different. But see, we got moving. You know, not too bad. We're a little heavy, but they are empty cars, so that probably wouldn't weigh as much of a 5-car train being loaded. But if I had to stop at a 2-meter hill, because of a lock signal, and then I get going again, I end up rolling backwards, 110, we finally get moving, and that's probably going to be even worse for a fully loaded train. Yeah, look, it isn't until about 70 kilometers an hour that we actually start dropping the amount of power usage. Alright, and signals are now set up, so very good. Well, anyway, with that though, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory on the dedicated server. Just as a quick little reminder, if you'd like to check out DDG's channel, I forgot to say that at the beginning. I am sorry. I think I did anyway. I think I forgot. It happens. But yeah. If you'd like to check out his channel, the link to his channel will be down in the description below, along with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the Friendly Contact Creator section. So definitely, if you get the chance, definitely go and check them out as well. But yeah, like I said, that is it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.